we got some news for the Oakland A's. The Padres are shipping closer pitcher Trevor Rosenthal off to the Oakland A's for a 1 year, $11 million deal. Let me just give you his stats from last season. He was 1-0 with 11 saves and a 1.9 ERA and 23 relief appearances last season for the Royals. He actually started the season off with the Royals, but then got shipped off to the Padres at the trade deadline. Um, and this was reported by ESPN News Services and ESPN's Jeff Passan. So, Mario, I'll start with you first, man. Well, what do you think of the Oakland A's acquiring Trevor Rosenthal?
Well, first, congratulations to Trevor Rosenthal. Yeah, I mean, and congratulations to the Oakland A's. They got a very good pitcher here, Nate. Look, first of all, let me talk to you for a second, okay? The Oakland A's have a very good pitching staff, okay? I think they're slightly underrated, to be honest with you, Nate. You know what I'm saying? I think they really are slightly underrated. And the Oakland A's, I think, are slightly underrated too. They're always viewed as like this playoff contention team, but they're really never viewed as like a championship contending team, which I think with a few more players, they can absolutely do that. And this is one of the teams that we talk about that, just needs to get over the hump. Last year he went 1-0. He had 4 saves and he had a 0 ERA, which I think is very, very impressive. Um, Again, he had a very crappy 2019. He had a 7 ERA. He had a 3.29 ERA in KC. He had a 22 ERA in 2019. So he's had his off years, but again, he's had some very, very great years too, especially his early days in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? A 2.78, a 2.63, a 2.10 ERA. But let me be honest with you, Nate. The last 2 years, the 2020 years, when he had the 3.29 in Kansas City and he had the 0.00 in San Diego, and those were actually, and I messed up, those were actually both in 2020. It looks like he's kind of slowly building as a reliable closer. You know what I'm saying? I think this is a great acquisition by the Oakland A's. Obviously, we talk about the Oakland A's, and we know exactly like the pitchers that they have, and we know that they're one of the most underrated teams, and I'm gonna keep saying that until people realize that they're one of the most underrated teams in the MLB. And I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, when you think about their pitchers, you're gonna have to help me out here, Nate. They got Sean Manaea. They have hang on a second, I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm always forgetting. Oakland A pitchers. Mike Fires, Sean Mania, AJ Puke or Pook. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did. I think so. Poop.
Yeah, Adam Kolarek, Jesus Luzardo. So I'm Luzardo, my bad. So they have some decent pitchers, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, adding Trevor Rosenthal, it can't be a downgrade, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, the Oakland A's problem is they can't get over that hump. They're in the same position as the Twins. They're in the same position as the Yankees. They're in the same position as the I'm trying to think, help me out here. There's a lot of teams in that position too. I
Uh,
think
Braves.
the Braves. That's exactly what I was going to say. The Atlanta Braves. I think the Atlanta Braves are in that position too. They're one of those teams that just can't get over the hump. I was going to say Nationals, but the Nationals got over that hump and won a World Series. But again, it seems I hope that the Nationals don't turn into like the Philadelphia Eagles of the MLB, where they just end up going on a downhill. You know what I'm saying? The New York Mets have everything now. Now it's just up for them to go over the hump. The Phillies are gaining a lot of people, so now it's up for them to go over the hump. There's a lot of teams that just can't get over that hump and win a World Series. And it's going to be a lot tougher now considering the Dodgers and the Padres are just making moves this whole offseason. It's going to be a lot tougher, but that's what you need to do. When you have a very, very good team, you need to battle one. You need to go head to head with these very good teams, and you need to get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a talented team in all three assets of the game, when it's hitting, fielding, and pitching, that's your time to get over the hump right there. And some teams just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Some teams got the hitting, they got the pitching, they got the fielding, and it leaves you wondering as a fan, like they have everything that they could possibly need. So what is wrong with this team? You know what I'm saying? And it shows that the A's are one of these teams, the Twins, the Yankees. But look, right now, I think the American League is up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody can win the American League right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think obviously the Yankees are favorited, but I don't think they're heavily favorited. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they got help me out here. Was it Shane Bieber?
That's the Indians. They got Corey Kluber.
Corey Kluber, thank you. I got my Indian pitchers. I got my Cleveland Indian pitchers mixed up. They got Corey Kluber and they got Garrett Cole. Okay, it's another All Star. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do with it? It's DJ Lemieux. It's Corey Kluber, Garrett Cole. So you have everything, right? So when are you going to win it? Like we're waiting on it. We talk about, oh, the Yankees got everything. You know, they always taking the free, what do you call it? They always got the free agency, so they should definitely win it. Well, when's it going to happen? Exactly. How many All Stars do you have to pick up and then just completely fall down that hill? You know what I'm saying? Same with the Twins. You have a great pitching staff. You have a great fielding staff. You have a great hitting staff. So when are you going to win it? Same thing with the A's. You got good hitters. You have great fielders. You have decent pitchers. So when are you going to win? And that question, it really annoys me as an MLB fan because you can't figure out what they need. But you know why you can't figure out what they need? Is because they have everything that they need. They just can't put it together. It's like you have all the puzzle pieces, right? And you know exactly where they all go. And there's like those three puzzle pieces that you just can't figure out where they go, but they go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it just annoys you. You know what I'm saying? It annoys you. Like you, maybe I messed up this piece, so you move this right here, and then you end up messing up the system. Well, here's the thing. Look, to the A's, to the Twins, to the Yankees, I'm naming these American League teams for a reason because those are the teams that I'm really calling out to go to the World Series. Okay? You have the tools, use them correctly. That's all I got to say. So, with that being said, I'll pass it on to Union. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Congratulations to Trevor Rosenthal on joining the Oakland A's. I wish him the best of luck. Obviously, the Padres have moved on from him, and I wish them the best of luck too. And filling that void that Trevor Rosenthal was there for. And I'll leave it right to you, Nate. Your thoughts.
Yeah, I'll pick up from there. Congratulations to Trevor Rosenthal and the A's. Yeah, man. I mean, I completely agree with you 100%. Like I did with the last topic, you basically fill my words. So good job with that. Um, I will say this though, and I don't think you mentioned this. The A's are making some pretty good moves. They got a very underrated pitching staff. Now I think they need to remember how you said with the Chris Davis, they got rid of that power bat. Now it's up to you to go out and maybe find one in your farm system or whatever. Try and find something to at least strengthen the batting order. Other than that, I think the AL West is gonna go to the A's. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the Astros are that much of a competitor anymore after they got rid of George Springer. I thought they weren't going to be competitive when they got rid of Garrett Cole. I thought that was it. And then Justin Verlander got out for surgery, and I don't even think he's going to be playing this year. I'm not sure. I think he is. Yeah, he is. But even if he is, I don't even think they're a playoff contender no more. I think once George Springer left, that's it. So at this point, in the Angels, I mean, you could make a case for the Angels, but personally, I don't think it's there just yet. But so with that said, at least one team, the A's, and I leave out the Rangers and the Seattle Mariners is because well, the less said the better. So that leaves one team, the A's. So now, in order to secure that spot, you got to make these moves. Are they big moves? No, but they're good enough moves for you to at least attempt to get over that hump. Trevor Rosenthal is replacing William Hendricks, who went to Chicago, and that team's very underrated too. That team can actually, I think that team could actually go to a World Series in the next couple of years from now. So now that it's up to the A's to regain what they threw away. You know, they're starting off with the closing pitcher, Trevor Rosenthal. That's the best place to start pitching. I always say it, pitching without if you could have the best lineup in the league. We talk about how the Yankees have an all-star lineup, but if you don't got that pitching, it's not going to get you anywhere. Offense can only do so much for you. And same thing with pitching. Pitching can only do so much too. But like at the same time, without that pitching, you just don't got a team. So it's good that the A's are picking up on that. They're going into the bullpen. They're not forgetting about it. There's a couple of teams that forgot about. The Red Sox forgot about it. The Phillies forgot about their bullpen. I still think that's an issue with them right now. Um, but yeah, the A's aren't making the same mistakes other teams are. Obviously, there could be a couple of other things done with this team, but right now it looks fine. I still think the AL West is going to them. I don't think the Astros are a competitor anymore. But thank God. But with that being said, congratulations to Trevor Rosenthal. Congratulations to the Oakland A's, and I wish him the best of luck.